What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of my brand new Wixo. Here we see nukes from all over the world be poorly managed, and then they all start going off at the same time, causing a nuclear winter, restarting civilization once again. So the first few to go off will be taking place in Russia, because Russia has the most nukes. This is the new map of all nuclear parts on the map. Now, this is the biggest nuclear detonation in history, with modern history and the Wixo history. Then soon after, we are going to see an explosion in India. This will also cause an explosion in China, wiping out all land nearby and hitting some in the southern pole of the world. And then we also see the nukes in South America and North America go off, melting almost all of the ice caps. And nukes in the UK, France, Iberia, everywhere. They're all just going off one and after another. And this will bring an end to most civilization. And here we see all of known civilization and unknown civilization is gone on the Wixo map. This is the new map of what if civilization started in a nuclear fallout. Here we see four civilizations survive. Nigeria, Somalia, and then we also see civilization starting out in Greenland from the old Irish country you can see over here. Now, if you have any ideas for like changes in sea level I need to do, the sea level's a lot lower here because of evaporation, but let me know if there's anything I need to fix and make better on this map. I know there's going to be a few things. I just mainly did Europe because of Doggerland, and then added seas in the Sahara. Here we see this red team making an expansion into here. They're also going to expand their land across the coast, and then in the original Wixo that they came from, they were socialists, and this is actually really going to help them in the future. And all these other countries are going to go for a similar method with socialism that way they make food more accessible for everybody. And then here we see this blue team country also exploring into nearby territory. And they're going to expand a little bit along this, sort of making land over here. And this is actually going to be a little bit easy for them, because South America, there's no Amazon, there's no rainforest, there's nothing. It's all cold. It's all the same environment, and it's super cold everywhere because they're in a nuclear winter, and it's really hard for them to hide from radiation. So that's why they're all turning to socialism to ration out food. And then we also see this Nigerian country also do some exploration and expansion, and they're going to expand along this coast. Now, they are the most technologically advanced country out of the bunch, but we also see some land become a little bit more habitable in Africa. And what we are going to see throughout the series is land slowly becoming more habitable, so they can explore into that land and take control over it and everything. Now, this is going to be the Fallout series, so we are going to see a few countries popping up in a few different territories all across the world that are mutated. Mutated people becoming a totally different species, just looking for survival, but also being humanoidish. So let's go and see one of those. So during the nuclear fallout, we actually see this country forming in Persia, and this country is going to be formed by mutants, and the mutants are actually going to be very able to survive in this region. They're going to actually do some sort of photosynthesis and absorption of radiation to sort of gain energy through ways that we don't as people. So it's going to be photosynthesis-like, and they're going to be gaining energy through nuclear waste and radiation. This is going to be the first episode of What If Civilization Started in a Fallout. Now, this is the last episode, including this amazing map that I really love, and I'm sad to see it go, but I think this new series starting up is a great idea, and I hope y'all love it as much as I'm going to love it. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day.